Welcome to Fragrance Facts. My name is Marcus. I test and wear a whole bunch of different fragrances to tell you how they are. This review is on a release by Alfred Dunhill or Dunhill, and this one is called Desire. It's a 2000 release composed by Michel Almairac. This is an amber woody composition and an Eau de Toilette concentration. So this here is a 10 milliliter bottle. I'll show you the picture of the real bottle presentation, and this fragrance guy is going to be done in an old school fashion. So what are the main dominating notes? So the first one to me is vanilla. It's going to be creamy, it's going to be powdery, and it's going to be done in an old school fashion. The second main dominating note is going to be rose. It's going to be this airy floral rose. And the third one is going to be patchouli. So you're going to get this earthy patchouli, and you're going to get a few secondary notes such as the oriental labdanum amber, as well as some floral orange blossom. I will now describe the three main fragrance stages of Desire to give you a better understanding of the smelling experience. So in the top, off the initial spray on your skin, you're going to get this fresh, clean and bright, sweet citrus lemony bergamot with a touch of apple sweetness. You will get that floral orange blossom laundry sheet vibe, as well as a light vanilla creamy powderiness. In the top, this reminds me of a Mr. Clean Pledge floor cleaner. When you're in the mid, you're going to get some of that white floral, but it's softer orange blossom, so a softer, lighter laundry sheet vibe. You're going to get that floral airy rose, some light earthy patchouli, and a woody vanilla creamy powderiness. And at this stage, guys, to my nose, it reminds me of an old school composition of a potpourri scent. When you're in the base, thank goodness, guys, that here is where there's the most change, and it's the most pleasant to me because I'm not a fan of the top or the mid. This one here is gonna have in the base some leftover of that airy floral rose. You're gonna get that earthy patchouli that's a bit more present and noticeable. You're gonna get that oriental, animalic, musky, smoky amber, as well as that vanilla here that's a bit more noticeable again, that's creamy and powdery. So the base is the best part of the scent, and thank goodness, because this is saving the fragrance. But I'm having trouble getting over the top and the mid, so sadly this is not a fragrance that I'm going to be wearing. Let's jump into the performance for Desire. We're talking an arm's length projection at a moderate noticeable level, pushing towards other people for the first hour, and then from there it would quickly get closer to the skin. It's a skin scent at 5 hours, and I was able to detect it off of my skin up to 20 hours. So from 5 to 10 is going to be a skin scent, in a pretty deep skin scent at that. In regards to the sillage scent whip trail, this was the best part of the performance, and it was a moderately high noticeable cloud surrounding me for the first hour noticeable, and then for the next 3 hours moderate still noticeable, and then from there it would get lowered, and I remember still getting whiffs of this one up to 11 hours. So I would say the performance of this one is between average to above average, depending on if you overspray, underspray, or spray on your clothes. During my testings and wearings, I didn't get any compliments while wearing this one. Maybe because this is just not a compliment getting DNA. I don't think it is at all. And the scores would be between 6 out of 10, and the highest I had once was an 8 out of 10. And it's a pleasant smell, but I think it's more the fact that it has this old school vibe to it that people might not enjoy as much as newer releases. And especially if you're like me and you're not into these floor cleaner pledge smells or these potpourri scents, then you're gonna be like me and you're gonna want to forget about Desire. But if you do like those types of scents, then for sure look into Desire, because you will probably enjoy this one. Other fragrances on the market this one resembles. So of course you're going to have in-house fragrance releases that are similar to Desire, such as the Desire Extreme. You're also going to get from bottle number 9, Lafayette Street, and the one to my nose that I own, Chanel Allure Homme. And this fragrance is going to have some notes that are similar, but just the way that the vanilla is done here, it's more creamier. It's not powderier, but more of the creaminess here, and it just feels more polished, more well done. Out of the two, I'd wear this one any day of the week, and not this one, guys. I wouldn't wear Dunhill Desire at all. and it just feels more elegant, just more pulled off, as in desired. Feels more unpolished. It feels more of like this round edge cutted fragrance release. So hopefully this review gave you information to help you understand the scent better. See you in the next one. Peace and lights out.